Look at the 120. When I first got started, I was running the AI Soul Blues, 4 of them, and they did great, but I just wanted the full color spectrum. I'm glad I experimented with all kinds of different lights, and I took this little video of this Coral Frenzy because I want to say it's really hard for me to target feed the corals with this stuff. So I just pretty much use it as fish food. Also ran out of salt, as you can see, scraping the bottom of the barrel, so to speak. Totally out of salt, and I placed an order for some more reef crystals. I think reef crystals has been working pretty good for me. Number one, because it is cheap. I buy it by the box, and I usually catch a good deal from it online. I have tried other salts. The only other salt that I've used is the Coral Pro Red Sea salt, and I did like it, but it was just too expensive for me because considering the amount of water changes that I was doing. My skimmer is doing pretty good. I'm glad I caught it. I really haven't been checking up on it other than just to see where the water level is. My mangroves, I used to have a whole bunch of mangroves, but I'm only have 2 alive. The other ones had died. I had pretty much stopped spraying them. I just pretty much neglected the sump, and these are the only 2 that survived. I still have a mangrove on the 24 gallon, but other than that, I think I'm just gonna keep these 2 and just run it like that. So something pretty cool happened to me, and I just want to say thank you to all of you guys who subscribe and watch my videos. I hit a pretty big milestone. It's a big milestone for me at least. I hit 3,000 subscribers. I'm a little bit over 3,000 subscribers, and I couldn't have done it without you guys. Now I am gonna go ahead and run a contest. This is just a way for me to say thank you to all of you guys, and for those of you that are into reef tanks, I got something for you. I got a couple ideas in my head, and I'll go ahead and announce that in a later video because I still got to work out the details. But I plan on maybe contributing $30 towards a coral order, and at least that will help you, restock your tank or whatever, help pay for the shipping of something, and but we'll see what's going on. Other than that, guys, the second option that I can possibly do is maybe do a $30 gift certificate for either Marine Depot or Bulk Resupply or whoever you prefer. Um, but like I said, we'll see, and I'll work that out, and I'll start emailing people and see what's easier. I would actually give stuff away like glue or something like that, but when I did the the BSI glue, I actually used the postal service, and they actually lost several packages going to people, and I had tracking information and everything. So I don't think I'll do that again. But anyways, the whole point is just to say thank you to all of you guys. I really appreciate you guys watching, and it's been fun having you guys comment and things like that. Also, want to give a few shout outs. First person is DC Reefer, Rad Perez, and my boy, who's a U.S. Marine, Eduardo. They all tagged me on the YouTube questionnaire challenge video that Psychedelic Babe started. I just haven't done it, but a few of the questions was, do you prefer reef or Fowler? And I'm absolutely reef tank. The next question was soft or hard corals, and I'm a combination of both. I like softies. I'm starting to venture into SPS. I love the ACANs, the LPS, the SPS, the anemones. I like it all. I think it's all just awesome like that. My favorite coral is, of course, the Z's and P's, the Zoas and Pallies. Just a total crazy amount of color combination that you can get from them. So that's why those are my favorite. And then my favorite fish was most definitely going to be a cowfish. I wish I could keep one in this tank, but I'm not even going to try because I don't want to kill it. My least favorite fish, I don't know. I don't really have a least favorite fish. I love them all, but you know, the cowfish for sure is the favorite. The least favorite coral is, of course, going to be Xenia. The Xenia is just, it looks cool, but it takes over the tank and it really doesn't leave a lot of room for the other corals. The next question is homemade or commercial? I'm going to have to say both. As long as you're not really feeding flake, because I don't use a whole lot of flake food. I've been using the pellets and just brine shrimp and mysis. But if I could, I would just have a brine shrimp station just to grow them out, and that way I could feed my fish tank live food. That'd be sweet. The next question was LED T5 or metal halide. I'm not that old school, so I'm all about the LED and the T5 both. That's currently what I run on my tank, and I really love it. The T5 just makes things grow. It feeds those light hungry corals, and the LEDs just make everything pop. There's no doubt that LED can grow coral, but just using both of them is just the best of both worlds, in my opinion. Now, if I could challenge 3 YouTubers to do the video, of course, I would challenge CDN Studman or My Little Hobby. I would have to challenge Roman Atwood Vlogs. If you didn't know, Roman Atwood actually has a reef tank, and it's a pretty badass reef tank. And then finally, I would challenge Vlog After College, Ryan, who's also pretty badass. He's pretty funny. He does all kinds of videos, and I think it would be pretty cool listening to him. Other than that, guys, I pretty much spent the whole day fragging. I was getting some of my tiny frags that have started to grow out. Put them on some new frag plugs that I picked up from Bulk Resupply. They're the heavy discs. But I already used them all up. I need some more frag plugs. I'm thinking about looking online and getting some of those Boston aquaculture frag plugs. Something that's going to be like 100 frag plugs for, cheap. I also need to get some more glue. That my favorite glue is the BSI glue. And with the BSI glue, I actually dumped it in my tank on accident. I do like it because it is foil, and it's that metal tubing, and it just if it just doesn't soak up water, so which is great. Unlike I dropped a couple of plastic bottles in the tank, and then water always ends up going in them, and you pretty much can't use that glue anymore. In my last video, I used a harlequin shrimp. I introduced it to my tank because it had a whole bunch of Astorina starfish, and I've been pulling them out with the tweezers and just making a collection of it. But it's always something in this hobby, whether it's, coral pests, algae, ick or something. It's always something, and I straight up love the hobby. I love reefing, and it's all about reef tanks. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you guys have a good one and kick back today. Enjoy the family, and you guys have a good one. Thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.